The Sophia Code will bring up all of the resistances, all of the parts of ourselves that have not been fully integrated into the zero state of consciousness, into the 0 point of calibration of our higher self consciousness, right? So all of the aspects will come to this 0 point consciousness once we start mentoring and journeying with the Sophia Code. Mind-blowing, truly mind-blowing. Hi everyone, my name is Nayeli Dalisay. I'm a certified Sophia Circle leader, and I'm so happy and excited to welcome you to this part 5 of the 6 weeks mini-series where I'm sharing some very interesting pivotal moments in my own journey with the Sophia Code. I did want to share this beautiful series just because I feel that the human journey is so sacred, and we can lose ourselves in comparing ourselves or not feeling good enough, or just having all of these viral belief systems within our bodies, hearts, and minds that can sort of make us feel isolated from the collective journey that we are on. If you have not seen the past episodes yet, you can click up here and you'll see the entire playlist for you to dive into my beautiful journey of the Sophia Code and with the Sophia Code. Very human journey. So last week we were discussing and journeying where I was at before leadership started, and then like my prayer and intention of really diving deeper into understanding the Sophia Code on a more mental level, and also creating a more conscious relationship with the Ascended Masters, my higher self, and Sophia. Really anchoring that transmission into my body in order for me to eventually go out and share the good news of the Sophia Code and offer Sophia Circle Journeys, where we walk through the Sophia Code one step after the other. I will share more about that next week, so just stay tuned to that. And yeah, it's just been a life-changing journey for me to sort of dedicate my life and much time, resources of my life to the Sophia Code and to these beautiful Sophia Circle journeys and initiations. I completed Sophia Circle Leadership. I did not know if anyone would join me. I was so self-conscious at that time. I knew I just had to start sharing. And because of the last module of us mapping it all out, I was like, okay, the fire was piercing through all of the fears of myself, right? So I was like, okay, praying and asking for support by the High Council, my higher self, all of those things. And somehow, lo and behold, I started with 2 journeys after 2 months of completing Sophia Circle Leadership. So in April, I believe, March or April, I don't remember, I started with an English Sophia Circle journey and a German English Sophia Circle journey, which was really fun. So I had these 2 journeys going at the same time. I was like, okay, we are doing this. I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just following the manual. Thank goodness for the manual. I remember the first time I was sitting here at this altar in front of this camera, and I was reading the opening invocation that we always read at the beginning of a Sophia Circle journey. And oh my gosh, it was like a huge and massive rebirth in my body, heart, and mind. I remember that I had the people on the screen and I was reading for everyone, but I remember this first time that I was reading this, it was as if the church bells of my higher self were ringing. Funnily enough, 7 p.m. here now. At 7 p.m. the church bells ring here. I can hear them now. I love that alignment. But it was really the bells of my Christ consciousness were ringing as the angelic orders were singing the songs of Sophia in the proclamation and in the celebration of me sharing this offering with others. It was fascinating. I was so activated. Oh my gosh, I was full of energy after that, facilitating that first circle. It was this reincarnation of my consciousness. It was this anchoring into life once again. It's so mind-blowing when I think about it, and also when I listen to my words, but that's what I was experiencing in my body, in my life, in my whole entire beingness. It was this entire rewiring of my body, and I do truly believe it has to do with me committing myself to this journey with the Sophia Code, to walk alongside the Sophia Code and to share the good news with the Sophia Code, of the Sophia Code with others in such a profound way. The Sophia Code will bring up all of the resistances, all of the parts of ourselves that have not been fully integrated into the zero state of consciousness, into the 0 point of calibration of our higher self-consciousness, right? So all of the aspects will come to this 0 point consciousness once we start mentoring and journeying with the Sophia Code. Mind-blowing, truly mind-blowing. And I truly remember, because obviously I had already attended the Sophia Circle journey, I was going through the certification process, and then simultaneously it's like the understanding and the comprehension of what it actually means to facilitate Sophia Circle journeys has unfolded, has evolved throughout the Sophia Circle journeys that I have facilitated so far. It's grown my understanding of why these journeys are so sacred, why these journeys are so powerful, why these journeys are just an answered prayer for humanity. And I'll definitely share more about all of these whys and all of the revelations and the aha moments that I've had about Sophia Circle journeys. I'm so excited and honored to be creating this and facilitating these sacred spaces, truly beyond my wildest dreams. It's been such an amazing and fun journey to sort of have this certification process completed and still going through my growth curves and my vulnerabilities and my questionings, and like having these deeper aha moments and clarities that are coming through my ever-increasing commitment to the Sophia Code, but most importantly to myself and to the destiny that I came here to fulfill. The Sophia Code at this moment in time is just a huge part of that destiny for myself. In summer of 2023, I went to France for the Magdalene Heart Immersive, where Kyra came. Huge, miraculous answered prayer that she came to France. I was praying for that in December of 2022 when I was going through the certification process. I was like, oh my gosh, I want to see Kyra live, but I don't want to journey to the US. That's just like, that's not in my reality right now. I really don't want to travel so far. I just don't. Like, okay, if she's doing something in the US, I just won't go live. But I really wanted to go live. So that was December 2022. In the New Year ceremony, so January of 2023, Kyra announces that she's coming to France. I live in Switzerland, but she's coming to France, to Europe in summer. And I was like, answered prayer, answered prayer, answered prayer. Answered prayer. So I went. Obviously there was no question about me not going to France. So I went to France, and life-changing experience once again, 100% life-changing experience. My commitment to the Sophia Code grew through that. My commitment to myself and my self-worth as well just grew after that so much, and in an accelerated way. The way that I can be kind to myself, know my value in ever-increasing measures, as always, really grew in a very accelerated way after summer of 2023. You know, one thing that I was working with before going to France that summer, I was co-facilitating at a small festival here in Switzerland. I was creating sacred space for a ceremony, nothing to do with the Sophia Code at all, really nothing to do. But I did share about the Sophia Code there. I did just share it in conversations, and I received some backlash there, and some people were just questioning me about, but what, but who, but what, just questioning the entire thing, and that really just hurt me in such a deep level. So I was really working with that and journeying with that to France, which was crazy because so much got resolved. So many aha moments that happened for me in France were really around how other people perceive the Sophia Code and how that is impacting how I am showing up to share the Sophia Code, how I feel intimidated or scared by others if and when there is maybe a weird or nasty comment, and me learning that it's not about me learning that it's not about their projections. It's about the Sophia Code and about sharing the Sophia Code in a way that feels in alignment with myself and And it's been such a huge and vulnerable journey for me personally, because as I shared in one of the first episodes or parts, it was like the first time that I really opened up to another person about some very challenging and transformative experiences that had been happening in my life was months after they happened in my personal life, until I felt safe enough to share it with another person. And the person that I chose to share it with, that I thought I was safe enough to share it, she started not being very supportive and not being very comprehensive. And for myself at that time, it was just very vulnerable. So starting to share about something like the Sophia Code, just wow, vulnerable as heck. And here I am sharing about this sacred text, because I know that it's powerful. I've experienced the miracles in my own life, experienced the miracles of this entire collective that we are, and it's just an answered prayer, really truly an answered prayer for us in this lifetime. I'm so honored that you are taking the time of your day to listen to this and to receive this transmission, and I'm so curious to hear a bit about your journey, if you want to share with the Sophia Code down below. And if you feel there's a new chapter ahead of you for you to deepen your relationship with the Sophia Code, then feel free to reach out to me, and I can share a bit more about the Sophia Circle Journeys and the sacredness and the power about Sophia Circle Journeys. It is truly a miracle, life-changing experience and journey where we really get to remember and reclaim the truth of our sovereignty, which is crucial for us to fulfill our destiny, for us to be of service on this planet at this moment in time. And it is required for us to really be residing in our sovereignty in order for us to be the changes that we came here to be. So if you feel called to learn more about that, feel free to reach out to me or visit nayelidalisay.com, and there's more information that you can find on there as well. Looking forward to hearing from you. All my love.